Good morning, students. Welcome to Good Samaritan School Isapur online classes. This is your EVS class, and today we are going to study chapter 20 Whose Forests. So let's begin. Daughter of the Jungle. Look at the picture. Where do you think these children are off to? With little bundles on their sticks. When you find out, you too would want to go with them. So let's see where these children are going. Where are they going with the sticks and a little bundle on their stick? The children are going to the forest. There they jump, run, climb trees, and sing songs in their language called Kuduk. So their language is Kuduk, and in this language they sing songs in the forest. They pick the fallen flowers and leaves to weave them into necklaces. They enjoy the wild fruits. They look for birds whose calls they imitate. Joining them in all this fun is their favorite Didi, Suryamani. So, Suryamani is the one who is taking them to the jungle to learn more about the trees and whatnot. Everything that is there in the jungle, they come to learn about everything. So, here you can see this is Suryamani Didi. Every Sunday, Suryamani takes the children to the forest. As they move around, she shows them how to recognize the trees, the plants, and animals. Children enjoy this special class in a forest. So, this is a class where children are learning to recognize the trees, the plants, and animals. Right? So, it is like a field trip. Suryamani always says to learn to read the forest is as important as reading books. She says, we are forest people, which are known as Adivasis. Our lives are linked to the forests. If the forests are not there, we too will not remain. So, because they are directly dependent on the forests, it is very important for them. So, they also know a lot about the forests. So, growing up, Suryamani loves the forest since she was a child. She would not take the direct road to school, but would choose the path through the forest. So she always walked through the forest even to go to school. She did not choose the regular path. Suryamani's father had a small field. Her family used to collect leaves and herbs from the forest and sell these in the bazaar. So they used to collect leaves and herbs and they used to sell these in the bazaar. Her mother would weave baskets from bamboo or make leaf plates out of the fallen leaves. But now no one can pick up a single leaf from the forest. So earlier they had this uh, liberty that they could pick up the fallen leaves and they used to make leaf plates and bamboo baskets with the bamboo, and then they used to earn their living. But now no one can even pick a single leaf from the forest. That is since Shambhu the collector came there. So there is another person called Shambhu. He is the contractor. The people of Suryamani's village were afraid of the contractor. Everyone except Budhiya Mai, she would say, we the people of the forest have a right over it. We look after our forest. We don't cut trees like these contractors do. The forest is like our collective bank, not yours or mine alone. Right? So, for them, it was for everyone, not just for the contractor. And what is the contractor doing? He is cutting down the trees. But the Adivasis, the people who are dependent on the forest, they never cut trees. Instead, they live with the trees and they live with the forest and they get their things from the forest. We take from it only as much as we need. They only used to take from the forest only the amount they needed without harming the forest. We don't use up all our wealth and they do not use the use their all wealth. Means what is their wealth? Their wealth is the forest. So they never used to harm it or over exploit it, overuse it. They used to just take as much as they needed. Surimani's father could no longer support the family on the small land. He moved to the town in search of work. So, because they could not depend on the forest anymore because of the contractor, so what did they do? Her father moved to the town to in search of work. But things did not improve. Sometimes there would be no food in the house. There was no food at times. At times, Mania Chacha, her uncle, would send some grain from his small shop to Surimani's house. Chacha tried hard and got admission for Surimani in the school of Bishanpur. So, her Chacha got her admission in a school in Bishanpur. Here, they would not have to pay for the fees, uniforms, and books, and it was free for her. She did not have to pay for the her education, her uniform, and books. Surimani would have to stay there and study, and she also stayed there. Surimani didn't want to leave her village and forest, but Mania Chacha was firm. He was very strict with it that she must study in that school. If you do not study, what will you do? Go hungry? Surimani would argue. Why should I go hungry? The jungle is here to help. Chacha tried to explain, but we are being moved away from our forest. They were being moved away. So, even the forests are disappearing, and forests are disappearing as well. In their place, mines are being dug, dams are being built. Believe me, it is important for you to study to understand about the laws. So, her chacha wanted her to study and understand all the laws. Maybe then you can help to save our forest. Young Suremani listened and tried to understand some of what he said. So now Suremani was agreeing slowly that yes, she should go to study. Suremani's journey. Suremani was filled with joy on seeing the school at Bishanpur. The school was near a thick forest. Suremani studied hard and passed her BA, that is Bachelor of Arts children, after getting a scholarship. So she was so good in her studies and sincere that she even got a scholarship and completed her graduation. She was the first girl in the village to do this. While she was in college, she met Vasavi Didi, a journalist. So, Vasavi Didi was a journalist. Suremani soon joined her to work for the Jharkhand Jangal Bachao Andolan. So, this was a movement, Jangal Bachao Andolan, which were there in the Jharkhand movement to save the forest of Jharkhand. This work took Suremani to far off towns and cities. Her father did not like this, but Suremani continued her work. Not only that, she also started to fight for the rights of the village people. So, this was the benefit of her education. She could fight for the jungle, she could also fight for the rights of the people that lived in the village. Her childhood friend Bijoy helped her in this work. Suremani had another friend, Mirchi, who stayed with her day and night. Suremani would share all her thoughts and dreams with Mirchi. Mirchi would listen and say, Ki, Ki. Suremani had a dream. For her Kuduk community, she wanted all her people to feel proud of being Adivasi. She was not ashamed of it. She was very proud of being an Adivasi and to have that knowledge about forest and everything. She was very proud of it. So, children, for your homework, you have to think about these questions and discuss them with me. For example, other than trees, what all is there in a forest? So, you have to write it in your notebook. What do you think is there other than trees in the forest? So, you can write that there are herbs in the forest, there are animals, right? All these things. Think about more such things and then you have to write it. Do all forests have similar types of trees? How many trees can you identify? So this also, what are all the trees that you can identify? List those trees in your notebook. Okay. Suryamani says, if the forests are not there, we too will not remain. Why so? So we just now discussed how Kuduk community is dependent on the forests. So you have to also answer this, that why is it that if the forests are not there, they also will not remain. So children, I hope you understood this. This is your homework. Complete it in your notebook and show it to me. We will meet again in the next class.